Right, welcome ladies and gents. The rumours are circling that Kathleen Kennedy is ready to exit Lucasfilm. Oh! Not fired though. That's a shame. Interesting. So, she ready to go? We'll have a look. We'll assess the rumour. This is an article on That Park Place, so I'll have a look at that. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Lucasfilm, undeniably worse under Kathleen Kennedy. I think Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy and Disney have the record for destroying the most amount of IPs that they have. Lucasfilm, what do they have? Star Wars. In demonstrably worse shape than when they initially took it over. Even though it was dead when they took it over. I mean, it was just, they weren't doing anything with it. They have somehow managed to destroy it even further than that. You know, they raised it up and then it crashed down. Willow. Mediocre Disney Plus series that was not well watched. People didn't want to watch that. So they cancelled the second season. There you go. There's one. There was two, sorry. What's the other IPs Lucasfilm has? Oh, it's that really important one for a lot of people. Indiana Jones. Yeah, that's dead, isn't it? Yeah, they killed that with the last movie. That was astronomically expensive. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy genuinely presided over one of the worst management of IPs any studio has ever done. Demonstrably so. So let's take a look. I'll leave this article linked down below. But yeah, let's have a look at this. This is all interesting stuff, I think, personally. So, Kathleen Kennedy apparently has something in common with much of Star Wars fanbase. She wants Kathleen Kennedy to leave Lucasfilm. What? Well, according to Chris Gore of Film Threat, she's only willing to walk out the door under one condition, and she wants to leave on the heels of massive critical and commercial success. So never then. That's never gonna happen. Is this like going out on a high that she wants to do? I want to go out on a high. Yeah, but your tenure as the steward of Lucasfilm has been awful. Absolutely atrocious. So since Disney's initial acquisition of Lucasfilm in 2012, the company has been under the direction of film industry veteran Kathleen Kennedy. Back then, the longtime George Lucas and Steven Spielberg associate promised George that she would take care of his life's work. Well, she hasn't. She has graped it, and she's not pulled up their pants afterwards. So for those that just, quick recap. Under Kathleen Kennedy, Star Wars franchise gone from the most evergreen IP of all time to a sour note punching bag for YouTubers. That's true. I thoroughly enjoy. Look, if Kathleen Kennedy and the likes of Leslie Headland is going to profit from Star Wars' downfall, I'm going to profit from Star Wars' downfall as well. Kennedy presided over the deeply unpopular Star Wars sequel trilogy, which saw the deconstruction and eventual death of Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, whilst pushing a younger and more diverse cast. She also oversaw Solo, a Star Wars story, which holds the distinction of being the first ever Star Wars film to lose money at the box office. Yeah, and there's a whole host of other things. The Acolyte, Ahsoka, One Kenobi, Book of Boba Fett. Also the garbage. So with every failed project, the announcement that never ultimately sees the light of day, fans around the world ask as a series of unifying questions. Will Kathleen Kennedy leave Star Wars? When will Disney fire Kathleen Kennedy? How does Kathleen Kennedy still have a job? Pertinent questions. So anyway, this is what Chris Gore had to say on a recent episode of The Pro Show. We've been hearing lately that Kathleen Kennedy is not very hands-on with Star Wars at this point. That's not a surprise because, of course, you've got what's-his-face working there now. Filoni. And that was WDW Pro speaking to Chris Gore. Are you hearing anything similar that she may be operating in title only, at least for now? So Chris Gore confirmed that he was hearing similar rumblings before dropping a bit more information. She wants to retire and leave, Chris Gore said. But she wants to do that on a win. So Chris also went on to say that in order to leave, Kathleen Kennedy wants a huge success that she can ride into retirement. This could be a smash hit television show or a major box office victory with a theatrical release. In other words, she wants to go out on a high note like George Costanza on Seinfeld. She's waiting to go out on a big win, and she hasn't had one. She's not going to, is she, really? I mean, geez. At this point, we're stuck with her because you cannot make anything good. It seems impossible for Lucasfilm to make anything decent at this point in time. I mean, she is 71, though. So, I guess that kind of adds... Look, I don't know whether I believe this or not. I believe that... yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether I believe it, to be fair. Who knows? Who knows at this stage? But I will say, right, at the end of the day, this is someone that just unbelievably terrible. It does seem almost incalculable that she would still have a job. It doesn't make any sense. And it always begs the question, like, how and why and what dirt does she have on people? So, if this is true, let's just play devil's advocate and say it's true, for instance. I guess it would kind of make a lot of sense as to why we were hearing that she wanted to, you know, leave after Indiana Jones. Because I guess she was expecting Indiana Jones to be a massive smash hit success. God knows how or why. She was thinking that was going to be good. Jesus. I just don't understand how someone can be genuinely that terrible. I guess a staggering lack of self-awareness and no self-reflection, perhaps. Because surely you'd see flop after flop after flop and go, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. Wouldn't you? You'd think, anyway. So there you go. What else do you say, ladies and gents? Love to hear your thoughts, so drop it down below. Please do let me know what you think and feel about this. Do you think she will leave? Do you think she will ever leave? Do you think she'll just sort of rot into the ground at Lucasfilm in her office? Because, of course, she's never going to go out on a win. There is no wins to have with Lucasfilm because they've destroyed every single one of their IPs. They only have Star Wars now. Willow's done. Indiana Jones is done. It's done. It's all done. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye now.